Namaste programs! Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator and the Rove, and welcome back to the Alpine world of Switzerland, leg 3 today. Grenchen to Sion, or is it pronounced Sion? Let's go and find out. Time to go. There'll be nothing to stop us this time. Except for perhaps, accident. Oh my goodness, what's this plane doing here? What are you doing there, mate? You're in my road. Get him out of here. Let's zoom to the runway. Alright, here we are. One runway. Of course, we're taking off the wrong way, but this was just the closest entrance to the runway, so we'll have to do a bit of a turnaround. That'll be fine. We'll get to look at the nice, beautiful scenery in both directions. Here in the plateau, up where we're at, Switzerland, in the mountains. Huge, flat plateau, though. Even though it's mountains. How does it work? Double rainbow all the way. Let's go. 245 for 342. Lake Beale. Take off and continue following Highway 5 to the west-southwest to the eastern shore of Lake Beale. Also called Lake Bienne, it is part of the Three Lakes region and is located at the juncture of the French-speaking and German-speaking areas of Switzerland. Switzerland comprises three major geomorphic regions: the Jura Mountains in the north, I think it's Jura though, the Swiss Plateau, also called the Central Plateau, in its middle section, and the Swiss Alps in the southern part of the country. Lake Beale lies at the southern foot of the Jura Mountains at their juncture with the Swiss Plateau. Here we go, the town of Bielle/Bienne. I assume Bielle is German, Bienne is French. I love the trains in Switzerland. We had that end-of-line train on an island. Well, it's not an island anymore because there's a train line that leads to it, but yesterday, I think we're about to have something similar. We've got 208 for 222, Are Hagneck Canal. Fly along the southeastern shore of Lake Beale and gain a visual on St. Peter's Island, brackets, now a peninsula, what you should have said yesterday, which protrudes into the lake from the lake's southwestern extremity. Pass over the Are Hagneck Canal, which connects to the southeastern shore of Lake Beale, when abeam of the eastern end of St. Peter's Island. Abeam. There's a word I don't think I've ever seen in my life. Well done. Well, that's the town of Hagneck just there to the left. I can see on Google that there is a big canal. I can just sort of see it there now. Yes, so this is the beginning of it. The beginning of it. Looks like we're following it even. 143 to 249. Saane River. Scrolled too far again. Oh no, disasters. Follow the Are Hagneck Canal to the southeast, flying away from the Jura Mountains and farther into the Swiss Plateau region. Continue along the canal until its juncture with the Saane River. Now, S-A-A-N-E, I'm going to pronounce it Saane, but it could be Saane. Saane, maybe? Who knows? Not me. Look at those mountains in the distance. Well, here we are. This must be the Saane River. Let's continue. 200 degrees for 5 minutes and 19 seconds. Reset our clock. Freiburg. Track the Saane to the southwest and pass over the long, narrow Schiffenense, a reservoir formed by a dam on the Saane. Continue on course past the southwestern end of the lake to reach Freiburg, a city that is culturally influenced by both German-speaking and French-speaking Swiss. The city is home to an important bilingual university, and its well-preserved old town is one of the nation's cultural strongholds. It's Freiburg or Fribourg as it's written on Google. Look at this, in the clouds, in the distance, in the sun, looking cool, bridges galore, weird algorithmic, what's going on? That can't possibly be how a road goes. You'll love to see it. Look at that bridge. Is that really how that bridge is in real life? And why is it there? And why doesn't it connect to anything? I think that's the algorithm getting confused about something. Perhaps there's a bridge there, perhaps there isn't. Interesting question to ask. Freiburg. I've heard of Freiburg. I don't know why, but there you go. I've heard of it. Fribourg. Here it is, again with the trains. So many train lines. And the tennis. Where you at, Roger Federer? Is this where you train? 197 for 540, Bulle. Continue on course to the southwest along the Saône, obliquely traversing the Swiss plateau, with the Alps to the south growing ever larger in view. Traverse the western shore of Lake of Gruyere, a reservoir on the Saône, and then follow Highway A12 to the town of Bulle. The town, rich in history, is well preserved and surrounded by agricultural lands. Well, we're definitely getting into some spectacular scenery now. Look at those light rays. Look at those clouds. I forgot to turn live weather off, and I'm glad. Fortunately, it's not too windy, at least, here in live weather at 8:23 AM in Switzerland, more specifically Bulle. If you're on the internet, Bolle. They Bolle me. Oh, it likes its roundabouts. There's like 4 I've just seen in one shot. More. There's more roundabouts. Add another one. That's 6. There's another one over there. 7, 8. My God, Bulle, town of roundabouts, which are apparently unknown. I didn't know this until recently. Unknown in America. They just don't do roundabouts. That's nutty to me. They're so everywhere else. 222 for 613, Vevey. Gain a visual on Lake Geneva to the southwest and the town of Vevey, located on the lake's northeastern shoreline. Like we're gonna have to climb. Using Highway 12 as a guide, fly towards Vevey and admire the Bernese Alps, located just to the east of Lake Geneva. Pass over Vevey and turn to the southeast to follow the shoreline of Lake Geneva. Here we are, Vevey on beautiful Lake Geneva. We've got farms up into the hills, houses up into more hills. Probably fairly low res photography because the algorithm's making things look very blobby. Bit blobby. I'm sure that's not how the buildings are. Doesn't matter. 126 for 214, Chillon Castle. Site Rocher-de-Ney, which towers over the eastern end of Lake Geneva, and then pass over Chillon Castle, located near the easternmost extremity of the lake. The medieval castle is located on a small island and is one of the most picturesque and most visited landmarks in all of Europe. There it is, Chillon Castle on the lake, just minding its own business. And if all of this seems a bit familiar, I'm pretty sure we've done this before in a previous bush trip. I think there was an Alps bush trip. and we did France and Switzerland and maybe even a bit of Austria. We are quite close to France, it's on the other side of the lake, but for now we're still in Switzerland, and we're going 158 degrees. Well, I think I'll go along the valley instead of over the mountain for 9 minutes 9 seconds. That's quite a lot of seconds. Martigny. Fly to the south-southeast and past the mouth of the Rhone River to enter the Rhone Valley and the beautiful world of the high Swiss Alps. Continue along the Rhone to the city of Martigny, a major crossroads within the Alps that is surrounded by some of the most spectacular mountain scenery in the world. The city lies amid vineyards and fruit trees and is renowned for its excellent inns and restaurants. This is it. Here it is. Martigny. I mean, there's some spectacular places on Earth, but damn. Look at this place. River, mountains, cliff faces, farms, and apparently inns and restaurants. I might have to visit here one day. Get off my ass, get on a train, and get over here. Looks beautiful. Probably too touristy. Find something a little less touristy, but in a similar position. I guess the similar position would be touristy. Sion, 55 degrees for 5:43. Follow the path of the Rhone to the east-northeast at Martigny and land at Sion Airport, LSGS, to end this leg of the journey through Switzerland. Look at this valley! Oh my god! Emperor of Man. And as we float calmly down to Sion Airport, look at this view. Unbelievable. Absolutely magnificent mountain valley. Damn. Alright, in we come. Nice and calm, nice and cool, nice and collected. A bit of floaty floaty. For a wee little bit. No wind to speak of, very nice. And a bit of stuttering though, that's not great. But otherwise not bad. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching, thank you for existing. Au revoir, goodbye.